they watching, I'ma make them sweat. Put your money down, place your bets. Degenerate, yeah, I'm a sicko. Who else gon' get you to the window? I know they watching, I'ma make them sweat. Put your money down, place your bets.
This podcast is brought to you by White Claw Hard Seltzer. Just kidding. Hey, guys. This is Denny One Time here with Graybo's Giblets, episode number 2 of our golf podcast. I'm going to introduce the heartbeat of Graybo Sports Cards.
Ooh, I like that intro.
Gray Burnett. Say hi.
How's everyone doing tonight? Episode 2. Let's get into it. Little golf. What do you think, Fitzel?
And if Gray's the heartbeat, you are the lungs and the kidneys of Graybo Sports Cards. How you feeling, Fitzy?
Backbone.
I'm breathing air into this thing.
You are a mouth breather, so congratulations.
Okay, that's hurtful.
No, thanks to you guys for joining us today. I hope you are a true fellow fantasy golf enthusiast / degenerate sicko, because this is not the most fun golf tournament to bet on, but we're doing it, people. We are doing it. We are here to talk about the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Before we get into the Zurich Classic, I would love for Fitz to give us a one and done update. Fitz, how did we do last week?
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah,
Talking about Duke, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get mine out of the way. I dropped a spot. I'm 72nd of 81.
You still have at least 9 people in the world worse than you, so that's okay.
Really bad.
The people that don't pick.
Yeah. I might as well.
That are like losing points for not picking.
Graybo drops from 15th to 23rd.
Cam Young really did me dirty.
And Duke had a huge week.
I can't wait to
Huge
blow this
week.
guy's spot up.
Picked Jordan Spieth. Wasn't 52nd. Where'd you get up to after?
I went backwards somehow. How did that
That's
work
right.
out?
You didn't listen to yourself, and you ended up with Cam Young.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, if you
Yeah,
want to hear
tell the
talking about my
story.
one and done results the last year and a half, this is just how it goes for me. So last week I talked about Jordan Spieth, who came in second. I talked about Matt Fitzpatrick,
A lot,
who
yeah.
won
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
We're talking about that bet too.
Yeah, but that's
Oh.
And then I also was pretty big on Cam Young. And of those people, I even said I was going to take Jordan Spieth. What did I do? I at the last minute pivoted to Cam Young. He came in 51st, I believe.
You gotta stay true to the pot.
But it's okay. Like if other people took Jordan Spieth because of you and they're one and done, you did your.
So this is about the people.
Yeah, this is not about
Graybo's
me.
Giblets. We're drop Giblets for the people. I hope they
Yeah.
picked up the right Giblets last week. But yeah, in addition to that, I did bet Fitzpatrick to win.
outright.
We're 1-0 on the show. Well,
Outright.
Duke's 1-0. But
I bet Fitzpatrick. I followed I heeded my advice. I bet Fitzpatrick. The morning of round 4, Fitzpatrick has a 1-shot lead. I text you guys and say, shall I let it ride or cash out? Y'all said let it ride. So I did. And then with 5 holes to play, Fitzpatrick's down 2. He's in 3rd. Spieth is swagging out there, man. Spieth had the look.
Won it last year. Like, yeah,
He had the look. I texted you guys ago. I cashed out for less than I could have cashed out for in the morning.
Yep.
And then right after that, Fitzpatrick just wins the tournament.
Shooting darts
What
from that moment.
a shot.
Yeah,
What a shot.
in the playoff. Yeah. Now, good for him, man. I'm happy for him. I'm not that bitter. I did win. I mean, I won. I had a profitable weekend because I cashed out and won a little bit
Exactly.
of money.
At least you won money.
Could have won a lot more though.
Me and Fitz,
4x.
How'd you do, Fitz? I didn't win anything.
I think my wife is listening, so
He broke
I'll
even.
abstain.
Colleen, he broke even.
We got the Scheffler over Rom. Oh, thank goodness. Rom got hot there. Good thing he had a bad first day.
Yeah. So that ticket cash, right? Scheffler
Yes.
beat Rahm. So good for you guys.
But the Cam Young did not.
Lost our big bet of the week.
Did Kuchar get top 20?
Yeah,
All right.
I think
Good.
tied 19.
Hogue, did Hogue
It
come
was
in
a
last
dead
place?
heat though,
Yeah.
so I won I
Hogue
think I
he-
actually lost 86. Actually, I think.
Hogue came dead last.
Tom Hoagie let you down. Well, all right, guys. For this week, we're going to break down this segment into 4 segments. We're going to have our daily fantasy picks for you. We're going to do our one and done picks. Hopefully, I go with the right guy this week or guys. We're going to give you some outright winner picks, and our last segment is called We Ride, and that's our big bet of the week. And right before we get into that, Gray, why don't you give the people a course and tournament overview?
Yeah, let's break it down a little bit. This is a team event. I'll get into that a little bit, but we're going to TPC, Louisiana for the Zurich Classic. Par 72, about 7,400 yards. The purse size for this one and done, if you're playing, it was 8.6 million. So it ranks 24 out of 33 in our one and done season. What you're looking for, I think, as a player is definitely strokes gained putting and a good ball striker because you have a lot of water and you have a lot of bunkers. You're also looking for team chemistry and experience because it is a team event. So you might want to take a look at who has played in the Ryder Cup, who's played in the President's Cup, who has teamed together, like a Horschel and Burns have played together in a President's Cup. Siwoo Kim, Tom Kim have played together in a President's Cup. And, of course, our defending champions, Xander and Cantlay, who are 3-1 to win this golf tournament. Their best hole, what they're featured for is the 18th hole. It's a great finishing hole. Par 5, water all the way up the right side. Adds excitement. You can ask Louis Oosthuizen, who put one in the water, to lose in a playoff to Cam Smith and Mark Leishman, who are all live now. But breaking down what it is, we have 80 teams of 2. Top 33 teams and ties move on after 2 rounds. The first and third round will be 4 balls. So that is a best ball scoring. You take the best score. Each player plays their own ball. That's the easier of the 2 days. And then the second and fourth round will be foursomes, which is alternate shot. That is always fun to watch, especially if one guy's playing really well and one guy's playing really bad. So we'll get back to Denny one time. Take it away. Let's get into our segments here. Let's get another winner like Fitzmagic.
Let's get into it, guys. So daily fantasy, we always break it down to 3 categories. You got your chalk, which is 9,000 and up. We have your value, which is between 7 and 9,000, and then we have your long shot picks under 7,000. So let's start at the top, the chalk, and again, these are DraftKings numbers we are quoting here. So Gray, who do you like above at 9,000 and up?
Yeah, looking at this, Xander and Cantlay are really expensive, but a great team. I can't fault you for going there, but I'm going to go down a little bit, save some money. I think it's the second best team and can beat them. They have great team chemistry, played in this together last year and came in second, lost to Cantlay and Xander, and that's Billy Horschel and Sam Burns at 9,500. Again, I'm going back to good putters and also the chemistry. And also, they've been here before, so they have great experience being on a President's Cup team together as well.
Yeah, Fitzy, who you like in that range?
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go with Kitayama and Montgomery, 2 Vegas boys.
Shout out Brian No.
Yeah, UNLV.
Right. Shout out Brian No. Going with those guys for chemistry and a little bit cheaper at 9,100.
Nice. And to be perfectly honest, I also wanted to go with Billy Ho and Burns. I love those guys, but just so we don't sound so repetitive, I'll take someone else. I'm going to go with Thigala and Sue. I just like Thigala. I just think he's always on the cusp. He's going to get his first victory here soon. So that's the squad I'm rolling with up top. Value between 7,000 and 9,000. Gray, who you like?
Yeah, I'm going to go with, again, I get carried away here in this segment because it's such a big broad range. For my 8K, if I'm going with my heart, I'm going with the Fitz brothers. Fitzpatrick's bringing his brother, who was a good little player, All-American in college. This is his first PGA event. Fitzpatrick coming off a win. Matt Fitzpatrick, that is, coming off a win. I think they do very well. And in my brain, this guy has just been so bad to me, but this is a pretty good team at 30-1 here. And for their value on DraftKings is Hogue and English. If Hogue can just put it together, man, this team could do some damage. And then going back to Ben Griffin, if you guys, I talked about him last week, top 20'd, solid for 7K. And this other guy, Gerard, another young star coming up from the Corn Ferry Tour. I'm taking some chances there.
Fitz.
Joel Damon and Denny McCarthy. I already forgot their odds. Do you have that in front of you?
It's
Or their
the
number?
price
No,
is
but
8,900.
wasn't Dominant like first place and then missed the cut?
Yeah, he had. I mean, overall, he's having a pretty solid season.
Yeah, I love him.
And so is Denny. They have.
Denny, great putter.
Yeah, they have a
Great
combined
name.
7 missed cuts and 5 top 10s, excuse me. So they're playing pretty good, and they played together in this. They didn't do very well though. So
I can picture Domin being a fun partner.
Yeah, fun
in a
partner
team
who's
event.
probably just drinking.
Yeah. they're having fun.
Yeah, they won't win, but they might come in the top 7. So I like them. I don't think Joel's ever going to win.
No,
But a team event, maybe he could.
right?
Maybe that's when he gets over the hump. So for my $7,000 to $9,000 team, I'm going with Taylor Moore and Matty Nesmith. They've had some success here. They're priced at 8,700 on DraftKings, so towards the higher end of that range. But just under 9,000. I know, Gray, that none of us like any team under 7K, but for the sake of this exercise, we have to pick one. So who are you picking?
Pick one. We talked about this before the podcast. This is a event that DraftKings a week. You probably should take off, but we don't take weeks off. I'm going with another young group. This is a kind of an interesting team. Carl Huon, I think is how you pronounce it, and Tyson Alexander. Again, 2 Corn Ferry guys under 7K have done great on the Corn Ferry Tour. And you got to take someone down here. You got to make some stands. I see the other teams. I see Duke's team, and I would like to get some action on that. My 2 young guys dust these 2 old geezers that he's about to take. That I didn't even think they were still playing. That these 2 guys that Duke's about to take might lose to David Duvall and John Daly. So I definitely like my 2 young guys, hopefully making the cut. That's what you're aiming for with a sub 7K. So Huon and Alexander. Huon.
Fitz.
I'm going to go with Max McGreevy,
Okay.
and I think it's Sam Stevens.
I don't know who those guys are.
You don't know McGreevy?
I don't.
McGreevy,
I've heard of him.
Yeah, I don't really know him either, but we're going to go with him. Let's move on to Duke's pick then, because we want to hear this one.
Again, I don't like any teams under 7K, but we had to pick one. So I went with Bird and Haas, and obviously I think it's the youngest Haas and maybe old Jay Haas. I don't know, but Bird. I'm not sure if
it's Bill. It's Bill Haas.
I'm not sure if it's William Bird or Harry Bird. I'm not sure which
Jonathan Bird.
Any of the birds. Larry Bird. I don't know.
Can we get an action on this?
If you want to do a bet of this under 7K,
little side bet. Yeah.
All right, that's what do you want to bet?
The tournament. So like your team obviously has to make the cut, and whoever places better.
Yeah, make the cut and top finisher. And what happens?
What are we doing? 100.
Whoever loses has to wear a Graybo's mascot and run around Gray Street.
Oh, well, that's even better.
On Saturday.
All right,
let's do $20. $20.
All right, 20.
$20.
Yeah, I like that. Little friendly bet.
Is that fair?
Family bet.
Fair enough. All right, let's get into the one and dones. This is the one that I will inevitably mess up here. So, Gray, what team are you taking for the one and done?
All right, so with our one and done league, you take both the guys, so you have to have both available. Right. I wanted to take Horschel and Burns. I've already taken Horschel. See, that's where a lot of strategy comes into play. Like you know these guys are probably going to play in this together, and I just burned Horschel for no reason. So I got to go with the South Koreans, Siwoo Kim and Tom Kim.
Let's go, the Kims.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second favorite, Homa and Morikawa.
I love that pick.
And loaded.
Homakawa is what they're calling themselves.
Homakawa, I love
it. Personalized jerseys.
I saw shirts that said I'm a homosexual, and I'm gonna buy that for us.
Yeah,
I love Max.
We all are.
Yeah,
big Max guy.
Yeah, for sure. They're buddies, and I think they're actually gonna beat Xander and
Team Xander.
I hope so.
And I've also taken
because I like their personality a lot better than Cantlay and Xander.
Is that Team Zantley?
It is.
Okay.
Only because I can't think of something clever.
No, I love that team. Obviously, I mean, obviously, the only reason not to pick Xander or this team is just because you're burning them both. But like, it's a good squad. I am going to take Billy Ho and Sam Burns. I have deep affection for Billy Horschel since he won us some money in Scottsdale a couple years ago for Graybo's bachelor party, and he will always have a place in my heart.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. All right, outright winners. Again, we scan DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, other sites to try to get the best odds for these. So, Gray, who are you taking in outright?
Yeah, I need to get on where you found 15-1 on these guys, but I'll go Burns and Billy Horschel, 14-1. See that you got them at 15.
Yeah, 15's on FanDuel right now.
14-1. All mine were DraftKings. I forgot to
adjust.
Shop the market. Okay. And then all the reasons Fitz said, I actually went back and put these guys in. I had, and that's Montgomery and Kitayama, 22-1 being college teammates. I think that's really cool. And getting 22-1. I think that Kitayama winning on tour this year. And Montgomery was playing good at the beginning of the year too. So pretty good sleeper team. English and Hogue, just a good number. And golfers we know.
Yeah.
This is a tournament, like, who in the world are some of these teams? because a lot of people were taking off.
Careful with Tom Hoagie.
After I know he's burned me some, but come on, buddy, come on. And then the Fitz Bros, 35-1. Let's go.
And it's his brother gets his card if they win.
Oh yeah, you went on
Oh,
tour,
wow.
you get a card.
Yeah.
That's why he's playing with
Pretty awesome.
Life changing.
the guy that won last week in the U.S. Open.
So Fitzpatrick means son of Patrick. What does Fitz mean?
It means son of nobody.
Okay,
I'm a
you're Jon
bastard.
Snow.
I'm a bastard.
You're Jon Snow. Okay.
Shout out, Bob.
Shout out, Bob. What's up, Bob?
Bob.
I'm going with maybe my favorite pairing of the weekend, Sungjae and Kashmir Keith.
Weirdest period in all time.
I mean,
Sungjae, I guess, got kicked out of Tom Kim and Siwoo Kim.
well, Keith Mitchell's apparently been like begging to play with Sungjae for a long time.
Really?
He finally got it. So
You seen that clip when Kevin Kistner tells Sungjae he's the ugliest guy?
Yeah.
And Sungjae just laughs. I love that.
Sungjae,
it's gonna be alt shot is gonna be really fun with those two. Keith smashing it off
Yeah.
the tee, and then obviously the irons with Sungjae. So that'll be cool.
Sungjae's
12-1 is where I saw
beautiful,
that.
slow swing.
And then I'm gonna piggyback the Sam Burns Billy Ho. I benefit nothing.
Benefit nothing.
From Gray's.
We got to post that video on
so good.
Graybo's Instagram of you screaming, "I benefit nothing."
Yeah.
And Billy Horschel sticks it to 10 feet.
Shout out Hot Dog Guy.
Hot dog guy.
I'm sure he's listening.
Oh man.
All right, were you done?
You go. Dude.
All right, so the two teams I'm going to bet. I write my guys Horschel and Burns at 15-1 on FanDuel, and then I got Moore and Nesmith at 55-1. This team came in fourth in this tournament before, so I mean, why can't they win the whole freaking thing?
Well, that's a party we ride in right there. We all bet Horschel and Burns.
Yeah, I have to bet him
Cheers.
this time.
So that's
a cheers. That's a cheers.
Yeah, cheers. All right, finally, speaking of we riding, so this is our best bet of the week. Of all the ways you can bet this tournament, when the real money goes in, what is the one way you're going to bet this golf tournament? Gray, I'll start with you.
Yep, I got one. This is the we ride in one bet that I'm putting a lot of money on. Didn't work out with Cam Young, but I'm going back to the top 20. Billy Horschel Burns are minus 120.
I mean, there's only like how many?
That
There's only
is-
like 23 teams playing.
That's right. 33 make the cut.
How many?
33 in ties.
All right, so it's got to.
And it's only minus 120. Let's go. I love
I
it.
can't imagine a scenario where that doesn't happen.
I love it.
Fits.
We're hitting it.
I'm going with the top 20 as well. Bo Hostler and Wyndham Clark plus 260.
And they're hot. They're
Wyndham Clark is good.
dude, I think in DraftKings they're like almost as much as Burns and Horschel.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
Horschel is playing terrible, but
he is,
he's good
but
at this.
he's
good
a
at this.
He's a game.
he's a team guy. Like
Yeah.
he is gonna be good.
And Sam is in form, so I like.
He's like if Sam's playing good, I need to step up.
Yeah, Horschel will not let you down.
Duke, who do you like?
I'm taking Horschel and Sammy Burns.
Let's go.
Top 20, jam it in there.
Fitz is riding.
Jam the money in there.
Almost that bet.
So folks, I'm gonna like press it because I'm down a bet from last week with my boy Cam Young. So the golf gods owe me. Well, guys, that's all for today. I really appreciate you guys riding with Graybos. I hope you found some of that information useful. We do try to boil down all the information out there on the internet into these little bite-sized giblets for you people. So please follow. Please leave us a review. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. For details and show notes, go to graybos.co/giblets. Please email us info@graybos.co. You can follow us on the gram at graybos_cards. And dear God, for the love of God, please visit us at our local card shop at 214 East Gray Street in the Arts District of Richmond. And if you're out of town, you can visit us virtually through the interweb. Thanks, Rob with Graybos. Giblets.
Underdog got him beat the eyes for the 100th time at a money line. Brock Purdy was irrelevant, now I'm at the front like a cutting line. G5 to the power 5, Graybo's on fire like it's summertime. I know they watching, I'ma make them sweat. Put your money down, place your bets. Degenerate, yeah, I'm a sicko. Who else gon' get you to the window? I know they watching, I'ma make them sweat. Put your money down, place your bets. Degenerate, yeah, I'm a sicko. Who else gon' get you to the window?